Hi, all. Welcome to Christ Centered Living. Today, we're going to discuss about the important question why God wanted to kill Moses. I think if all of us have this question, if you were reading scriptures regularly, you might have come across this particular question after you read Exodus 4. So, I'll explain more about it to those who don't understand the context. But yes, today we're going to discuss about this particular incident that is recorded in the scriptures. Okay, the question arises now: did God try to kill Moses? Okay, if you have read Exodus, you might have come to this incident where this was mentioned. It's in Exodus chapter 4, verse 24 to 26, and I'm going to read it for all of you. At a lodging place on the way, the Lord met Moses and was about to kill him. But Zipporah took a flint knife, cut off her son's foreskin, and touched Moses' feet with it. Surely you are a bridegroom of blood to me, she said. So the Lord let him alone. At that time she said, bridegroom of blood, referring to circumcision. Okay, so this is what is written in Exodus chapter 4, verses 24 to 26. If those of you who do not know this story, I think it will be great interest for you to check it. This is not from King James Version, so it's going to be a bit different in different versions, but this is a more simplified version where we can see that Moses was about to be killed by the Lord, but Zipporah's quick action helped save her husband. The golden question: what is the explanation? I think it's quite unclear from the text why God was about to kill Moses. While some scholars believe that it may have been related to the fact that Moses had not circumcised his son, while others suggest that there may have been another reason entirely. It is also possible that the passage is meant to be symbolic rather than literal. Okay, but if we go to the scripture again, I think it's quite clear that when the Lord was about to kill Moses, we see that Zipporah has taken the action to circumcise her son and not Moses. So some scholars believe it is because Moses was bedridden or might have been suffering from some kind of ailment which made it impossible for him to do that particular action. So yeah, then if we take that particular angle, then I think everything is quite clear. Okay, guys, so in conclusion, so regardless of the exact reason, the passage does illustrate the importance of circumcision in the Old Testament and the seriousness with which God viewed his covenant with Abraham and his descendants. Circumcision was a sign of the covenant between God and the Israelites, and failure to observe this sign was a serious offense for him. It is also important to note, however, that this passage does not necessarily mean that God was going to kill Moses. Rather, it may be interpreted as a warning or wake up call for Moses to take his responsibilities as the leader of the Israelites more seriously. So it's very important for Moses or any other person to set their houses in order before leading others. So, what do we learn from this particular passage or incident that is recorded in scriptures? One, to obey God and His commandments, not to forget for for following it in our own homes. If you're teaching to someone, I think it's first important for us to follow it. And the second important thing is, yeah, setting your house in order is one of the most important thing that God expects us to do before we make any mighty changes or before we make impact our community or all for good. Yeah, so it's important for us to take care of our families first before we take care of anything else. Yeah, that's what we learn from this picture. I hope you enjoyed this video on Christ-centered living. If you did really like the video, please do subscribe to our channel and also click on the bell icon to get more updates whenever we upload a new video. And also please do like and share this video with others. Thank you.